What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Noble NB4 RC transmitter from FlySky. Seal of approval. Oh, and not just that, we're also going to be looking at the new merch. Designed up some new logos, I put it on a shirt, and I think it looks absolutely epic. Oh, and don't worry guys, the final product will not actually have my name on it. You guys prefer to just be the MS, which I still think looks epic. Now, I don't have a model, but I do have myself, so this is the best you're gonna get. Yeah, can't unsee that. So guys, the new merch is going to be coming very, very shortly. I'm working on getting the website up and running again. That should be here. I'll keep you guys updated. Now on to the more interesting stuff. Don't you just love it when you get creative and then you cause an absolute mess? So it comes in this box. Noble NB4. Inside this box we have another box. This is awesome. It's got like this little holographic kind of look to it. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Okay guys, so in the fancy little box that we have here, now I haven't opened it up, I kind of did this before, but yeah, my microphone wasn't working on the camera, so it goes on the handle. This is for people with bigger hands. You also get the cable, which is going to charge it. Retention springs, big aerial, which is great for like longer ranges and stuff. And then you get this itty bitty little receiver, which is kind of cool. You also get a couple of screen protectors. I love this. Little destruction manual, which is good to have, especially with something so complex like this. Usually I just chuck them away. And another bind plug. Okay, underneath we have the battery pack. So this isn't just a battery pack for the controller. So this thing can actually be used as a proper power bank. So you've got a USB there that you can plug in to charge your phone. Obviously a USB there so you can actually charge the battery pack itself. Look at this guys, it's ambidextrous, so it'll go both ways, and it's small enough to kind of use one-handed as well. I thought this was going to be a big problem first, being that it's just friction held, but it's actually rather tight, so you can't really move. This is where the battery pack plugs in, but you actually do not need it. It will turn on without the battery pack. So there is a battery in the handle that keeps this thing powered. The only thing I kind of like don't really like right now is how bright the screen is. It's not that bright, it's quite dull, and I'm guessing it's probably going to be worse when we're out and about, and this is as bright as it comes. So battery pack goes on easy, plug it in, slide it forward, and then if you want to charge the remote, just simply hit this button and it will charge. Then this LED will go green and it'll be charging, but since we're already fully charged, that's not going to happen. Guys, straight up what I noticed is just how beautiful this thing looks. Like, the quality is... There is just nothing like this quality-wise on the market, at least as far as I've seen, and I've had a fair few radios in my day. It is sturdy, like it's got some weight behind it. Yeah, it's definitely the most premium radio that I have ever seen. So you've got little dials here and here, which these are the same. Then you've got a little dial just here. So these are pretty much just channels. I believe you can actually program both of these to do different things. A little paddle shift just here. This is going to be absolutely awesome when we get a car with like a 2-speed transmission. That will be sick, because we're going to be like a little paddle shift. Then you've got your throttle trims. And it talks to you, and obviously steering trims and stuff like that. As you can see, it is fully touchscreen. Now, it's not like a mobile phone with sensitive, but it's sensitive enough to use it properly. Your first setting is to change from normal to reverse. If your steering is going backwards, you can change it over. Then you got your endpoint adjustment, sub trim. Then you have your exponential. Again, for your throttle, ABS, which I really think this is an awesome little feature. So ABS allows you not to lock up your brakes as you're braking. This is great for high speed runs, like in something like our Limitless video coming soon. Okay, then you got a timer, which is like a lap timer. This is an assignment page, which is nice. It has a nice little diagram layout so you can see what button is going to be programmed. Basically, just hit a button and then program to the channel you'd like. The model is pretty self-explanatory. Sensors are, for example, the voltage sensor. You could do speed and distance. Now you've got receiver settings, so you can configure everything. You can do low signal alarm, which I really like. I actually have that set up. System settings is good. You can change this from metric to imperial or Celsius to Fahrenheit. You can change language, the backlight. You can turn off the sound. You can turn off vibrations. You can change LED colors, all that good stuff. Here you can see your channel speed, your throttle mid, throttle neutral, so you can set up a dead zone. throttle curve, so you can change from linear to non-linear. You can change the idle. You can have engine cut. I don't know if this is like a run out safe feature for the nitro. You can set up to do boat. We might touch on that another day. I actually have some boat videos coming up soon. And as you can see, a display here, so you can display what is actually being used at the time. And a help menu. For settings, that's all that's come on mine. Again, guys, if you do want to check more technical specifications, I will leave links in the description below. Okay, now we've taken a look at more of the internal features. Let's have a look on the outside, just a couple of things. Here is your speaker, your model number. You've got your authenticity sticker. In here is a tension screw. Here is a tension screw. This is also, as you can see, the spring. In here is another tension screw. And here is the screw to change the thickness of your trigger. So I'm just going to put this mini receiver inside this sledge or crate knockoff. You guys are going to be so keen to see this. I've got it on brushless. It's a 3S ESC. It's going to be insane. And I've put these big WL Toy shocks on it, and now it is just so plush. We're going to send it over the ramp. I don't know if you guys seen Dude 81 Teton Basher, but this is what kind of inspired me to do it. Okay guys, binding is pretty simple. Make sure the power is at least plugged in. Doesn't matter if the steering is, and plug in the bind. After you've plugged in the bind, then you can turn on your controller, and you'll see a fast red flashing light. From there, you can go into the settings of your controller, go into RX settings, hit bind set. It'll automatically be on classic. That's fine. Just hit start bind. Now turn off your car. Remove your bind plug. You can turn on your car again. Completely done. As you can see, everything works. Watching this quick little demo of this one. It's fast. Once you are bound, you'll see the RX tab up there, and you'll see signal strength up there. Those receivers into a couple of cars, then we're going to go out and do a range test. That way we can see how much range the Noble NB4 has. I've got the little skater beater out. Now, I can't remember what tooth we're running on this thing. I think it might be 18. I think this is like 4S. And unfortunately, it's raining. I do like this transmitter. This FlySky is really sensitive, and the benefit is I can actually use it one hand. I might not be able to skill-wise, but I've got the option. So I've started the GPS. If it seems a little choppy like the video, because it's in 8K and it only does 24 FPS, but this way I should be able to zoom in a little further when we get right out there. Alright, so let's head out as far as we can. I should be able to keep signal on the controller. Alright, I'm losing a little bit. I'm losing it. Keep going. So, there we go, signal lost. I'm more hoping this FlySky doesn't get damaged in the water. Signal has come back, so let's drive it straight back. Stop, read. So 256 meters, so 120 meters. So 120 meters isn't far. I think about 140 was, or 150 was what it said. I had to stop it there. It just absolutely hammered down with rain, and I couldn't really do any testing as I didn't want to get it wet, because it is not the cheapest transmitter on the market. Now, I believe the bigger receiver will do upwards of 300 to 400 meters in range. I will probably do a range test with the bigger one in a future update. There is a receiver I do want to get for it, which claims to do like 10 kilometers or something silly like that. So I'll probably do that as well. That's it for now, guys. Catch you guys later. Peace out. Bye.